How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I feel like that's one of those things people tend to say when facing doing something difficult or accomplishing a goal that is really difficult. I think in some ways this can be true. You might think you want something more than you actually do. And what I mean by this is that you could have a desire, but you aren't quite willing to do what is needed to make it happen. Not yet. Also, you may not know everything that it takes to really accomplish your goal and get some things done and make those things happen. We all have days like this. This week, I didn't want to work out much. And sometimes there are days like that, sometimes there are weeks like that. However, not only is it my job to be healthy, I still have personal goals that I'm trying to reach. While I have lost the majority of my baby fat since my third baby girl almost 30 years ago, at times I still feel like I'm extremely out of shape. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can't blame that on the baby anymore since she's not a baby anymore. I get it. I didn't want to go to the gym this week. I didn't want to walk or run outside. I just wanted to sit down and do nothing. And then I decided to stop thinking about it. I decided that I'm going to do it anyway because sometimes too much thinking prevents you from taking real action, real physical action. So I got up, I put on my workout clothes and shoes, walked out on my patio, which is where I am now, out on my patio, and then I brought my jump rope with me and a weighted ball, and of course my water bottle. And I started my stopwatch and began to move my body until I reached my target heart rate, which usually is when I get close to being out of breath and can't talk much. Once I got my blood really going and moving through my veins, I kept that up for 30 to 40 minutes. I performed 2 minutes of jump rope, followed by 30 lunges, and then after I warmed up, I incorporated some squats and some jumps and some burpees and push-ups, jumping jacks, and mountain climbers. Now, I rotated each of these exercises, averaging 2 to 3 minutes for each exercise. What really mattered for me is that I worked hard, impromptu, unorganized, no equipment, but I got it done. Very little equipment, let me say it that way. Consistently completing short-term goals is not easy, but it is what it will take in order to complete your long-term fitness goals. Sometimes your workout can be unorganized. Sometimes life is unorganized too. But what really matters is how bad do you want to accomplish your goals? Maybe today is not the day you get in a 30 to 40 minute workout. That's not what I'm saying. But can you make the necessary adjustments and navigate and stay focused on your goals even when you really don't want to, when you don't feel like it? If there was one thing you could do to stay, or one thing you could do towards your health goals that would keep you focused, what would that be? I know for me, it is consistency. I don't know what it is for you, but once you figure that out, you are on the road to achieving your health goals. Ciao for now.